Alright guys, what's up? It's Roz. Welcome. I'm working on tutorial number 3 right here. Okay, so welcome to the God Factory, guys. Thanks for watching the channel and checking out this tutorial video. I really want us all to be a factor in these monster killings. And I'm on level 5, and yes, I only played for about maybe 3 hours in the last event, so I got around, I already had about like probably 15 kills. But I got all these kills pretty much from that last event. So I got around 50 or something like that kills in like 3 hours with my level 5. And this is how I was doing it. So once you guys have watched tutorial 1, you'll know what you have to do to get the unlimited energy. And that's all about coming down here to the event. No, not that one. The endless building and research and stuff, but you do the building, and you'll know how to do it by watching tutorial 1 and 2. So for right now, what we're gonna do is I'm really into the goblins because they give me defensive gear. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your attack set up. So if you want to attack 1, all you're gonna do is attack him 1 time. And I recommend only using, the minimum attack each time anyway. Unless of course you are at maximum target streak, your bonus streak. If this is at maximum and it's no longer increasing, then I say you can attack, with a max attack. But that's just assuming that he has enough health for it to be worth it. Don't waste your energy if you can kill him with a single attack. So what we're going to do now is I will show you how to just straight attack this one guy. And that's going to be the first thing. So now that we have him in our battle reports, what we're going to do is we're going to come to our reports with number 1. We're going to open up number 1. And if you don't have the auto clicker, this is an auto clicker. If you don't have that, go watch tutorial 1 and 2 and stuff like that. And then there's a auto clicker in there. So now that we got to our reports or mail, we're going to click on battle mail. Now we're going to put number 3. Number 2 goes on battle mail. Number 3 goes up to goblin attack, that first report there. And then since we're in the report, we're going to go to the coordinates of the goblin, and then we'll click it ourselves, and then we'll add number 5 to click the coordinate of the goblin itself, and then we'll click it manually. And before we go into attack, we're going to put our number 6 on the add hero energy. We're going to go in, and we're going to take number 7, and we're going to add it to the 2000 hero energy limit. Now, you're going to have to do some numbers with yours. I find what works is to click on it and have it to repeat 1 time. You repeat it 1 time, and then it'll do it twice. Now, this can pose a problem because you may have too much hero energy and you won't be able to do it, and it'll cause it to do this. 1, 2. So, what I do for that is I take number 8 and I put it on to cancel. So just in case it ever runs into that, it will click cancel. But if it doesn't run into that, 8 will just click a random spot right there. It'll wait, hold on. I just dropped my pen. Where the hell was I at? Okay. So we were here and then we went in. So 8 will just click this and it won't activate anything or do anything. It'll just click it, and then we need to get out of this screen, so we'll take number 9 up here to the arrow. So now we clicked out with our manual, and then we take number 10 and we make it press attack once, and we're always just going to attack once. So since that says 5 seconds, it's going to take him 5 seconds to get there, and theoretically 5 seconds to get back, maybe 6 or 7. So I would say you give him 10 seconds or 8 seconds or whatever. So I'm going to give him 8 seconds. So I'm going to put number 10. My end delay is going to be 8 seconds. Or I can come to my first one and put a start delay of 8 seconds. But I don't like waiting to begin with, so I rather wait after it's over. And so then we press play and we see what it did. We always check it out to make sure that it worked out correctly before we go to sleep, or before we, go do something while we're expecting it to be killing, or else we're like, damn it, it didn't work. Or it got stuck somewhere and it's using something I didn't want it to. So now, when you're doing this, make sure that you have gold protection on, which is in your settings. You go in there and it says warn me whenever I spend any amount of gold. Just go in there and do that. Put that on so that you don't accidentally spend gold with your auto clicker. All right. So he's out there. He's attacking. We might have to add like maybe a second to the delay. No, we don't. He's back home. All right. It's going to try to add too much, so we canceled because we don't want to waste him. And now he's going to keep going and going, and we'll just kill him like this. And if you're watching this and you just don't want to be the one to click it, you can just watch it until it goes down, and then when you see that he gets to like, well, for me, it's like when he gets at like 37%, I can do a max attack and he'll die. I think it's maybe a little bit more, 40%. So I'll let this play out, how this goes. And you guys can just see how this pretty much works. Okay, so no, I'm not going to do that. So here's what we're going to do now. So now that you guys know how to do that, I'm going to show you how to attack a whole bunch of monsters while you sleep. Now I would go around and find a bunch of monsters, just a bunch of monsters, just try to keep it pretty close to you. So so I would say I'm going to go out this far this way, and then I'm going to go and bookmark him, and I'm going to bookmark him and bookmark this guy, all these guys. And then I'll find the furthest one after I get them all bookmarked and go through and see who has the longest march time. And you can only do about 9 of these if you're going to go to sleep. Unless you do it another way. But this is the basic training. I'll give some advanced training on monster killing automated on another video. But this is the basic training on the monster killing for sleeping, so that you can wake up to 9 kills or 9 gifts that you made for the Alliance in the morning. So you'll go around and get them all into your bookmarks. And then, so I'm going to do it for you guys here. So I use friend. So get the things like your friend, your actual friends, put them in favorites and stuff like that and all that crap. And in your favorite spots, get them over there, and then get your enemies over there, and then save your friend one for automation. So I save my friend slot for automation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bookmark this coordinate underneath the friends, and I'm going to bookmark this coordinate underneath the friend. And then hypothetically I can attack straight from my I can attack straight from here. But I don't want to do that because it can throw you off. And make sure that your monsters that you're attacking have a similar amount of health, because it's going to take about 11 to 13 times to hit each one of these. So because you don't want your guy marching to a tile. So you can actually tell your thing here that you want it to stop. If you come down here to the little gear, stop after, open up. It's going to take about 13 times. Just tell them to stop after 13 times. Come down here and press 13. But we're not doing that right now. So now that I have them bookmarked, this is the initial setup that you're going to have. This is how you do it fast. So it's going to take about 45 minutes to maybe an hour to get your initial hits in. And you do 9, and you do it probably no more than about 4 minutes away. Because if you do more than 4 minutes away, your streak has a possibility of depleting to 0. So do about 4 minutes, and you'll have your streak will continuously reset on each one of these monsters. So here we go. Since we have our bookmark set up, we're going to come to world map, and we're going to take number 1. We're going to put it onto our bookmarks. Goodness, I can't click my bookmarks with that thing on it. Okay, so click your bookmarks, open this back up. Now that we're in bookmarks, we're going to add number 2 to all so that it clears everything. Then we're going to take number 3 and put it on friend. And then we're going to have number 4 pop over to go to. And then 4 is going to, number 5 is going to actually click the spot. But before I do that, I'm going to check my furthest. So I haven't checked how far it would take. So it's 15 seconds. So I need to make sure that I have at least those 30 seconds. So I would say 28 seconds. I'm gonna give it 28 seconds would be the furthest time. So 28 seconds. So I'm going to click my number 5. So since I was here on the goblin at number 5. That's my first one on the bookmarks. I would say he would open that up, and then you would add your energy again, the same way I told you before. Then you do number 7 on your energy, and then you would have it repeat 1 time. And then after it does that, you give yourself the energy. Add 1 to cancel. Add number 8 to cancel. You click cancel. Then you add your number 9 to the back button. You go back. And then you add number 10 to attack 1 time. And then we're going to add our 28 seconds on the end delay. No, we're not. We're not going to add that here. What we're going to do is we're going to save that there. And then after it does that, he's going to go ahead and walk. You let him walk. Doesn't matter if he's there or not. And then you have number 11 come back up here to bookmarks again. You take number 12, click all once more. Make number 13, go over here to friend to click it. 14 will be to delete the initial goblin. Okay will be 15. And then on number 15 is when we do that delay, that 28-second delay. But seeing as how we had about 5 seconds in between that, we're just going to put a 20-second delay on this. I don't recommend this for if you're going to go to sleep. I recommend just leaving it how it is, and unless you have done the actual number tweaking of it and figured out that it works. But you'll be sad to wake up to see that you wasted a bunch of energy and no monsters were killed. But I'm going to go ahead and add 20 seconds because I'm pretty confident in the amount of times that I've done this. That's about that. It might be 23 seconds, but it's 20 seconds, I think. Doesn't really matter because I only have 1 more bookmark left. But if I press this now, it's going to go in, go to all, go to friend, go to. Now it's going to attack the other one. It's going to add my energy. It's going to cancel that. Now it's going to send the attack. It's going to go straight into bookmarks. Head over. Go to friends. Delete that bookmark. Go ahead and go OK. Now, what we didn't do was go back. So now we need to add a go back. Good thing. See, that's why we always do it. We always press go back. And number 15 was our last. So we're going to have 0.7 seconds. And then 20 seconds will be on number 16 instead. All right. But since we have that, I only did 2 right here in the bookmarks, and you can go keep on adding bookmarks and bookmarks to it. So I can technically send something out here and he can go out there and do it. But I'm not going to do that because this is just for the video right now. And I'm just going to kill these monsters for the Alliance here in a second. Somebody wants to join. I'll talk to him after the video's over. Let's see. Okay, so now since we have those guys in our reports, we'll go down here to battle mail. So now we have those. Now you take your other monster setup that you did and you just run your other monster setup. After you run your other monster setup with the updated delay time, to make sure to have him to give him time to reach this furthest monster and back to the base. So just the updated time on the final or the first point. And that is how it goes. And then you wake up to 9 kills or either a whole bunch of kills if you do the advanced tutorial on how to kill monsters. So guys, thank you so much. Go ahead and let me know what you think of the video and everything. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. If you guys don't have the auto clicker, go to tutorial 1 in the comment sections. There is a APK right there if you can't find it on your Google Play. Go to Google Play and download it from there. But if you can't find it, I did put an APK in tutorial 1. So thank you guys so much. Let's get strong. Let's turn this into a gift pumping alliance. We're not pumping out any gifts yet, but we will as soon as everybody gets on board with the technique that we're showing here. And have a great day, guys. Happy hunting. Shield up. Stay safe. Happy hunting.